for us. Got to have the chat. I'll let you know when it's up and running. Okay. Chat is on.
At Ninja Girl 79. Hi.
Yep, there you guys are. All right, guys.
At Ninja Girl 79. Good evening, how's everyone doing? At David Sut
All right,
W2S.
David.
Almost.
My girl.
At David Sut W2S.
All right.
Damn Ninja.
I want to.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656.
Brandon, how's it going,
Good
guys?
Good evening, all.
All right, so this is a different airport. I've not flown to Fort Lauderdale, so I thought that'd be a cool flight to do. San Francisco to Fort Lauderdale, and then if all goes well, we'll take off from there and we'll do our Oceanic. We was gonna do one last night, but
at Ninja Girl 79.
we just didn't have the oomph.
Good evening, David and Brandon.
We didn't have the oomph.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. LOL, she did it again.
That was damn close too, David. You was right on her tail.
At Ninja Girl 79. I'm back in full swing.
Yeah, you sure are, dear. All right. Okay, let's see.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656.
Do you have our mission?
Good evening, Christy and David.
That we put in for?
Mission active, classified documents, delivery to Miami, Kilo Foxtrot, Lima, secure cargo, 5,000 pounds. Let me know when skid's up.
Yeah, you know, they actually say Fort Lauderdale, they still call it Miami. Actually.
Right on the borderline of Hollywood and Miami.
Yeah. But, yeah, so we're going to Fort Lauderdale. All right, we'll let you know when we're skids up. Thanks. All right. Let's go ahead and
standing by for skids up.
get our TFM loaded here.
At Ninja Girl 79. It's actually Fort Lauderdale / Hollywood.
Yeah, and you know it's cool because Christy knew the details, the fact that it was right, you know, that it was considered Miami as well. So I thought that was really cool. Like she knew that information. All right, we'll go ahead and request boarding.
Requested.
All right. Then we'll go ahead and get our first officer going here. There we go.
Bear. Come here.
There we go.
Do you want to board crew?
Go
Crew
ahead
boss
and
is
board
coming.
everybody. So when you do your
At
boarding,
Ninja Girl
it
79,
asks you if you want to board
the
crew
beaches of Hollywood and Miami are actually
passengers,
right next to
or
each other.
both. And when you hit both, that's why you hear an extra bus come in, Brandon. I did find out the facts on that earlier today. So that's why there's an extra bus, because of the fact that it simulates bringing in crew, bringing in passengers, and then of course
Pilot's boarding starting.
sometimes, like right now, we're boarding over 360 passengers, so we'll get the bus a couple times.
Crew boarding starting.
So. Be nice.
But yeah,
Hello.
so that's why
Be nice.
At Davidsut
It does that.
W2S. If it would give you a damn bridge, you would not get a bus either way.
yeah, exactly.
Be nice.
But for some reason, we never get the bridge. Now it sounded like it right there, don't it? That's the bridge sound.
Hi, Weekly.
But
Be nice.
we'll see. We'll see what it does. If you got a bridge, you don't need a bus, right? Because you go through the tunnel at the airport, cross the bridge, you go into the airplane, jetway, whatever.
Hi, guys.
All right.
Come on. Come on, boys.
So, anyways, handing comms over to you.
I'll take over the comms now.
Oh, very good. Go ahead and request our IFR.
Requesting our IFR clearance now.
San Francisco clearance, FedEx 228 Heavy. We'd like to receive our IFR clearance.
Your
We have
passenger's
boarded.
bus is coming.
Stand by, you're number one.
All right, good deal.
Starting pre-flight blow.
Good morning, Captain.
FedEx 228 Heavy, San Francisco clearance, cleared to Fort Lauderdale via the City 3 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 3000. Expect flight level 350, 10 minutes
3,000.
after departure on 128.325.
Passengers
squawk
boarding starting.
7721. Expect runway 10 left.
3,000.
San Francisco clearance, FedEx 228 Heavy. Cleared to Fort Lauderdale via City 3, then is filed. Climb and maintain
At Brandon
3000.
Armstrong
Expect flight level
2656.
350, 10 minutes after departure.
I wish
Departure on
GSX would give you a bridge.
325, squawk 7721. Expect runway 10 left.
FedEx 228 Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.8 when ready.
Contacting ground on 121.8 when ready. FedEx 228 Heavy.
Well, it actually did have a bridge, but it still brought the bus. I don't know why it does the bus when you got a bridge, but it's all good. All right, let's get our fuel put in here. $19,855. 19855. Now we'll do our payload. 460.1. Get our payload out of the way. And now, just to make sure, we're going to go and
Get my kiddos. Uppy.
repair all systems.
Spot.
Go to maintenance, repair all,
Look them.
just to be safe about it.
Look them. Up here. Aussie come. I'm gonna get you guys one Aussie come. Up in your spot. Now get your nose out of there, young man.
Maintenance.
Oh.
There we go.
Your spot. Get your spot. Get your spot.
Alright. So we got all the repairs are in. Got us some new tires. I went ahead and did repair on all of it because we did have a little bit of damage on our tail skid plate.
Heading out for the walk around.
Just when you land, sometimes that tail it touched the ground sometimes. Let's go ahead and put in our flight data here. Iraq data is up to date. We're located at KSFO. We'll put that in.
Get your spot.
Now we're on page 2 of the Posenit page. We'll do our GPS with left off 3.
Spot. Get here. Get here. Get in your spot, boy.
IRS is aligned. Now we'll do our route. So first thing is our departure. It's going to be San Francisco, KSFO, and we're going to KFLL, Fort Lauderdale. Activate that, execute that, hit request. And then we'll select that for our Route 1 uplink. We'll wait for it to run, load it in there.
Old man.
And then once you got your,
Alright, you sit. Good.
once it's done loading it, you'll hear the little bell go off. Just wait for it. There it is.
Baby.
Once it says that, you load it.
Baby.
With left off 4, that'll load it.
My turn.
Give it a minute to load in. Once it's loaded in, you'll see at the bottom on the right side of line 6 it'll say activate. You'll do right saw 6
At
to
Ninja Girl
activate,
79.
execute.
I'm back.
Welcome back, baby. Now we'll go to our leg page. We'll do right soft 6 twice to load in our weather. Execute number 1 is available, so I'll hit Alt E. That's done. Now I'll do Alt V as in Victor. That put us on page 1 of 3. We're on the climb page. If you go and do Alt down arrow, you have cruise page, and then do it again, Alt down arrow. Descent page. That's where you hit right soft 5, left soft 6, perpendicular uplink. You know it's done. And then you can do Alt A. That's for your departure. So we're looking for 10 left. So right soft 3. Alright, we're looking for Society 3. Gonna be left soft 1. And then SYRAH, Sierra. Nothing on page 1. Yep, series on page 2. Left side, line 1 on the left. So left soft 1. Execute. So Sarah's going to be our transition when we take off. That'd be our transition to get onto our main route. So we'll do left soft 6 and then right soft 2. That's going to be our arrival for Fort Lauderdale. We're looking at 10 right for Tiki 3. 10 right, Tiki 3. It's going to be right soft 2 for 10 right. Now I'm going through the leg pages, or through the pages looking for Tiki 3. It's going to be left soft 4 on page 2 for Tiki 3. V-neck is going to be our transition. So we'll do left soft 5 for V-neck. Execute. And now we're done with all that. We'll do Alt-I. That goes to our per minute page. Left soft 5 to clear the data there. Go to our scratch pad. Put in our cruise altitude. It's going to be 35,000 feet. If anybody's wondering why I'm doing this, this was a request. So right soft 1 for the cruise altitude goes at the top. And then we're looking for cost index, which is 34. I always put in just 034, hit enter, right soft 2. And then our reserve is 7.5. And you'll know you put it in right. When you put it in, you hit enter and then do left soft 4. And then on line 4, it'll say it twice. 7.5, 7.5%. So then we do left soft 3 twice. And on the 777, you don't got to execute it. But you'll know because all the numbers will be across the top when it's done complete. You'll see numbers going from left to right. So now we'll do right soft 6. We're on the thrust limb page. We're looking at 50. Left soft 1 to 2. So to 2 is going to be right soft 3. And then we'll do right soft 6. We're doing flaps 15 on takeoff. So I'll put in 15, hit left soft 1. And then it's going to be 158 for V1. So right soft 1. 159 for VR. And then 167 for V2, right soft 3. .50 for trim. Do Alt G, go to the leg page. And I look on the first page for any vectors. There are no vectors. So now we just wait for boarding to complete here. I did this because there was a couple viewers that are new simmers, and I welcome you. The lounge welcomes you to the simming community. Both of our new simmers, they are sighted, but they have no idea how to do anything in the sim. Jessica and Jonathan had been watching our videos so heartedly. I'm going to read the email they sent us.
Walk around completed.
Alright, give me a minute and we'll read that. Hold on 1 second. Let's, yeah, boarding's still taking place. It takes a minute in this bigger airplane. Alright, so Jessica and Jonathan said, to the lounge and the Rubber Ducky crew, we wanted to say that we really enjoy watching your videos. We've not really had a chance to come onto a live with you guys, but at some point we hope to be able to do that. Flying is something that I have always wanted to do, and my wife Jessica has even considered getting her license as well to fly. But we figured, why not start the dream out in the flight simulator and learn a little bit of something about flying while we're making that bigger choice to go forward with getting our license.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
I don't know anything about flying,
Flight instruments.
and neither does my wife,
Parking brake.
but we love the videos and we love the airplanes that you guys fly here at the
Pre-flight
lounge.
checklist completed.
I must also say that when it comes to tutorials, you don't leave anything out. I was actually able to get the airplane up in the air after watching your tutorial only 2 times. That's when I realized I could pause it instead of letting it just play all the way through, LOL. But I managed to get the 737-600 up in the air to cruise altitude until I accidentally hit something and shut all the power off. Just for the record, I did not let us crash. I do exactly what you do on the channel. If you go to have something bad like that, you just hit escape and try again. LOL. But seriously, we love your tutorials. You don't leave anything out, and if you do, you do more than just tell about it in the same tutorial. You'll go and do a completely new tutorial
At Ninja Girl
to
79.
cover something you might have missed.
That's awesome.
So I really enjoy how you do that, John. You do a great job. No matter what anybody else says, we are fully sighted, and even I or my wife can follow these tutorials and fly in the PMDG airplanes. Want to give another shout out to that ninja of yours that this David person can't seem to ever
Passenger's
beat.
bus is coming.
But hey, you never know. He might get lucky one of these days. Until next time, you guys take care. We will talk
At
to you
Ninja Girl
again,
79.
I'm sure.
LMAO.
Going to go back to watching more videos. I started watching your videos before there was any airplanes included. Those were great videos as well, but I really
Passengers boarding started.
loved seeing you bringing the airplanes over to the
At
lounge
Brandon Armstrong
as well.
2656. LOL.
All right, well, Jonathan and Jessica, I tell you, I'm not perfect, and I believe that anybody can follow a tutorial as long as the tutorial is done the correct way. You know, everybody's got their own preference when it comes to learning and how they do things, but the nice thing about the tutorials is you can pause it, you can go back 5 minutes, you can go back an hour, whatever you need to do until you get it. So If there's anything that you need me to show you how to do, just send an email, let us know, or come on to the live and join us on the chat. Everyone is welcome on this chat. I can't be no more clear than that. Anybody is welcome to join us on chat. You just got to come and talk. That's it. So, whatever we can do to help. That's why I went through and was telling instructions when setting up the flight plan and all that stuff. There is a lot to learn when it comes to the PMDG, when it comes to payware, when it comes to the flight simulator and you're not using the AI to do the flying for you. There is a lot to learn. There is a lot to pick up. But listen, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Okay? Alright, so right now what I'm doing, I'm letting the boarding complete before I do anything else. We have 230 out of 370 passengers boarded. So we're almost there. Always let the boarding get out of the way completely before I... well, not always. Sometimes I'll go ahead and close the doors. Partial doors. But I pretty much just wait. That way I don't close the wrong door and, you know, it mess up the boarding. So just leave your doors open. Let them do their boarding. When they're done, you'll know it'll say in the status area on the GSX. I know in the email you said you installed GSX as well. So just follow what it says. Let me go ahead and do the other thing. You wanted to see how I did the passenger view. Before you get that passenger view, I recommend that you go to the ORBX Central. Orbex Central. That's where you download the sound packs for the 777, and when you do that, it'll be a hotkey you use to get to the passenger area. It's a lot easier for me anyways. Now, being sighted, you might be able to find another video out there that shows you how to do another way, but that's the way that I do it. Anyway, so to get to the passenger area, when I'm in the cockpit, I will hit my end key. So on that 6-pack where you got insert, delete, home, end, page up, page down, hit your end key to go out of the cockpit, and then I do Control Shift 1. And that puts me into the passenger area, and then from there I can just do Control 1. There's the cockpit, Control 1. There's the passenger area. Then we'll go on my leg page, hit the Alt key, hit the letter O, down arrow to pop out window. That way it stays popped up here, and I can still Alt tab back over to TFM. I'm going to go to panels.
Welcome on board. Good night. Hello. Good night.
Right arrow on overhead, and we're going to down arrow all the way to the bottom, right arrow all the way to the bottom to observer, tab twice, hydraulic pump sound on. Passenger chatter is already on.
May I see your boarding pass? Hello. Hello. Welcome on board. Hello. This way, please. This way. Good night.
Alright, let's check our boarding status.
Hello.
300 out of 370 passengers are boarded.
Hello. Boarding pass, please. Hello. May I see your boarding pass? This way, please. Good night. Good night. May I see your boarding pass? Hello. Hello. This way. Boarding pass, please. This way. Hello. Hello.
Hold on. Gotta fix something real quick.
Good night. This way. Good night. Good night. This way.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Gold Star Airlines. We are now ready to begin boarding. Please have your boarding passes ready and follow the instructions of the gate agents. We look forward to welcoming you on board.
Now, the cool thing that I like is
Hello. Hello.
Passengers bus is coming.
it will do the safety announcement right before our pushback starts. That's
Passengers
boarding a few
starting.
more because they had to bring another bus because 370 people is not fitting on one bus. But that's okay.
The icing vehicles are coming now.
All right, let's go ahead and do our de-icing, get that out of the way. Not that we are going to need it, but it's better to be safe than sorry.
Hello. Welcome on board.
We
Welcome
probably didn't need it, but just because you're flying in warm areas don't mean that you might not go through somewhere else that, you know, you never know what you could hit.
This way. This way.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
This way. Good night.
We begin treatment now and observe
Alright.
fluid type 3. Concentration at 100%. We'll call you back when ready.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. You're right, it's always better to prepare than not to prepare.
This way. Welcome on board. This way. Welcome on board. May I see your boarding pass? This way.
Initiating before start flow.
Just got a few more coming on. So we got one door left open.
Hello. Good night. Hello. Hello. Welcome on board. Hello.
Captain, this is the final call for boarding. We are just waiting on the last few passengers.
All right, thank you.
May I see your boarding pass?
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I see we've got some sounds from cabby.
From what?
Flow completed. Before start checklist. Flight deck door.
Cabby.
Closed and locked.
We don't got sound from cabby. These are,
MCP.
no, they're not.
168. Heading.
Unless you heard something that I didn't hear.
Altitude 35000. Sit. Takeoff speeds. B1 159er. BR 160. B2 168. Checked. CDU pre-flight. Completed.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. That program you used to use cabby.
It will be a left seat takeoff from
That's not
Kilo,
from cabby.
Sierra, Foxtrot, Oscar, 2.
That voice
Kilo,
that
Foxtrot,
you heard,
Lima,
that's
Lima.
not cabby.
Taxi route is per ATC
De-icing
instructions.
and
We'll be
anti-icing
departing on
complete.
runway.
Anti-icing
10
code is
left.
fluid type
Climbing
3.
via the
Concentration at
departure procedures to an
100%.
initial altitude
I'm
of
disconnected.
35,000
Good
feet.
day.
Standard reject and emergency procedures apply.
There might
Any
be some
questions?
voice. Actually, you're
I'm
right,
good.
Brandon. Yeah, it is. It's all.
Beacon lights.
You're talking about the boarding
On.
and stuff. Okay, I got you.
Before start checklist completed.
Hold on, guys.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. No, but I heard a flight attendant say hello. That was from cabby.
I don't know where you heard that at, Brandon. We had the message about boarding, but that was, anyways, yeah.
Sanfransysco clearance. American 7 Baba Foxtrot information Bravo on board. Request IFR clearance. Destination Monterey.
All right.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
San Francisco clearance. Cathay 875 here. Requesting IFR clearance to Sydney. We have information Charlie on board.
All right, let's go ahead and.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
All right.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
You could have heard something through GSX too. That's the only way you would have heard something from that I can think of.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Gold Star Airlines. Before departure, we would like to take a few moments to review the safety features of this aircraft.
Locking gear.
Your safety is our top priority. Please ensure your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle. To release, lift the top of the buckle. Seatbelts should be worn at all times while seated. Please take a moment now to locate the nearest emergency exit. Exits are located at the front, middle, and rear of the aircraft. Keep in mind that your nearest exit may be behind you. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will automatically deploy from the panel above your seat. If this occurs, pull the mask firmly toward you to start the flow of oxygen.
Alright,
Place it over your nose and mouth and secure it with the elastic band. Be sure to adjust your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located either under your seat or between the seats. To use, remove the vest from its container, place it over your head, fasten the straps around your waist and pull tight. Inflate the vest only upon exiting the aircraft by pulling down on the red tabs. A manual inflation tube is also provided. A light will automatically activate in the water. All carry-on items should now be securely stowed in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. Please ensure that aisles and exits remain clear. Electronic devices must be set to airplane mode, and larger devices should be stowed for takeoff and landing. Smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes and vaping devices, is not permitted on this aircraft. We will be dimming the cabin lights for departure. Please direct your attention to the illuminated path along the aisle, which will guide you to an exit in the event of an emergency. At this time, please ensure your seat back is upright, your tray table is stowed, and your window shade is open. On behalf of your captain and the entire Gold Star Airlines crew, thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. This is Sarah, your
that's
flight
perfect.
attendant.
4.50.
Sit back,
Trim
relax,
is good.
and enjoy your flight.
Sanfransysco clearance, United 2302, with information, India, ready for clearance to San Diego.
Alright, engine 1 is getting ready to come on.
5364 is at gate Bravo 4. We'd like to pick up our IFR clearance to Austin.
Here comes engine 1.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I like how friendly she is.
Yeah, I do too.
Engine 1 started. Engine 1 cut out.
Please set parking brakes.
All engines stable.
Alright, let's set our brakes.
Cleared to Chicago via the truck and 2 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 3000. Expect flight level 39010 minutes after departure. Departure on 128.325. Squawk 3422. Expect runway 228 right.
Delta 4 Juliet Foxtrot, heavy readback correct. Ground will be on 121.8.
Yeah, 2291 to click over San Diego with state 5, departure the next 5, maintain 3000, expect 30, 10 accepted departure on 128.325, squawk 4236, expect 1 left, United 2291. 28, have a good day, United 2291.
Alright, parking brake is on.
Before taxi flow. Clear on the right. Clear on the left. Flow completed. Before taxi checklist. Anti-ice. Checked. Recall. Checked. Auto brakes. Rejected takeoff. Flight control test.
We'd like to request the night 4 departure at the God's transition.
Alright, yoke to the
Full
left.
left.
Center.
Neutral.
Clearance United
Full right.
23, we'd like to request the
Neutral.
Straight back.
Full back.
Forward.
Full forward. Checked. Before taxi checklist completed.
One
Alright.
second while I grab the paperwork.
Okay, we're gonna go with that. Hold on. And I can't stress this enough with the first officer. Make sure you always pause it before you go to your runway.
Good morning, United 1049. Looking for R2 LX. I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute. Sanfransysco still waiting for the clearance. Sanfransysco clearance, United.
Go ahead and request taxi.
Looking for R2 LX.
Approaching runway 10 left.
GSX kind of took us ahead of the game there a little bit, but that's okay.
1 runway.
We're good.
10 left remaining. 1,400
Flow completed. Before takeoff checklist. Flaps. Sit. Before takeoff checklist completed.
All right. You can go ahead and connect to tower. Request takeoff.
I'll request taxi clearance from ground.
I didn't say taxi. I said connect to tower and request takeoff. Runway 10 left.
Requesting takeoff clearance from tower now.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Southwest 733, contact ground on 121.8.
FedEx 228 Heavy, holding short of runway 10 left, ready to depart.
FedEx 228 Heavy, Sanfransysco Tower, runway 10 left, winds 200 at 13. RNAV Orion cleared for takeoff.
Alright, flaps are set.
Runway 10 left, RNAV Orion, cleared for takeoff. FedEx 228 Heavy.
Here we go, folks.
Southwest 4482, contact ground on 121.8.
Switching to ground. Southwest 4482.
Thrust set. Checked. Speed aligned. Checked. 80 knots. Checked.
United 1639, hold short of runway 19 left.
Positive rate.
Hold short of 19er left, United 1639er.
.400 feet. Autopilot.
FedEx 228.
Acceleration altitude.
Departure on 120.9.
Flaps 1.
At Ninja Girl 79. Great takeoff.
Flaps 1.
Thank you, baby. Alright, we're at 2,040 feet. Go ahead and put the gear up.
Gear up.
NorCal departure, FedEx 228 Heavy. Good morning, climbing through 1500.
Speeds in the green. Flaps going in.
Climb and maintain 5,000. Turn right heading 115. Vectors to say hey. Then on course.
Flaps up.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Oh wow, I didn't hear first officer say V1 like normal, but we're off.
27 direct He-Man, cleared for the ILS runway 28 left approach, descend and maintain 3100 feet until established, altimeter 3009er.
Yeah, he did. You must have just missed it or something, I don't know, but he did, he said it.
Stay hay, then on course. FedEx 228 Heavy. FedEx 228 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Flow completed.
Beautiful takeoff, baby.
Climb and maintain.
After takeoff checklist.
210,
Landing
FedEx
gear.
228 Heavy.
Up. Flaps.
United
Up.
1577.
After takeoff checklist complete.
Cleared for the RNAV Yankee runway 28 right approach, descend and maintain altitude 4900 feet until established.
Descending to 4900, cleared for the RNAV Yankee 28 right approach, United 1577.
Departure, United 857 2000 for 4000.
United 857, radar contact, climb and
Lights
maintain
off.
9000.
Climb 9000, United 857.
Alright, that was a beautiful takeoff. Definitely, indeed, it was.
Hawaiian 624, direct He-Man, cleared for the ILS runway 28 left approach, descend and maintain altitude 3100 feet until established, altimeter 3012.
At David Sut W2S. Yes, good job on going through setting up the flight as well.
Thanks, David.
Southwest 2172, direct plaza, cleared for the RNAV Z runway 12 approach, descend and maintain altitude 1800 feet until established, altimeter 2980.
Descending to 1800, cleared for the RNAV Z12 approach, Southwest 2172.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I like that takeoff.
Yeah, that was a good takeoff.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, FedEx 228 Heavy.
At David Sut W2S. Johnny, you do really good on instructions.
Thanks, David. I appreciate it. I do my best.
Sun Express 14 Whiskey, climb and maintain flight level 200. Up to flight level 200, Sun Express 14 Whiskey.
At Ninja Girl 79. I agree, even I'm beginning to understand and I'm not even flying yet.
I love it.
Descending to 2700, cleared for the RNAV Y30 approach, FedEx 948.
FedEx 228 Heavy, contact Oakland Center on 119.475.
Transition altitude. Checked.
Oakland Center, FedEx 228 Heavy. Good morning, flight level 180 for flight level 280.
FedEx 228 Heavy, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, FedEx 228 Heavy.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Flying this is like a modified version of when I flew with IYP.
Yeah, very modified.
FedEx 228 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain flight level 350. FedEx 228 Heavy.
Alright, we have got
Memphis Center, American 2323, flight level 340.
some wind gusts going on here, so
2323, radar contact.
yeah, hold on to your seatbelt, folks.
This is your captain, flight attendants. Please take your seats as we go through some rougher turbulence. I will let you know when you may carry on with your duties. Thanks again.
Captain, we have a situation.
Good call.
A passenger was adjusting their seat and accidentally caused it to break. I'm assessing the situation now, and will keep you updated.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Figures we would have wind gusts.
Yeah, a little bit.
Washington Center, Allegiant 2727, flight level 210.
Allegiant 2727, radar contact.
Something weird going on with when reading the wind speed though, because that is definitely not accurate.
Indianapolis Center, Brickyard 4603, flight level 230.
Brickyard 4603, radar contact.
Atlanta Center, Delta 2642, flight level 220.
Delta 2642, radar contact.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I think our oceanics should be to NZAA.
We very well might be able to do that. I'll have to check and see what distance is.
Southwest 2871, descend and maintain flight level 250, cleared for the Bojad for arrival into Philadelphia.
Down to flight level 250, cleared for the Bojad for arrival into Philadelphia, Southwest 2871.
So the one weather thing is, this is definitely incorrect. This is from the sim or TFM reading it wrong, saying that the wind is now only 2 knots, and there's no way that the wind is only 2 knots when we are 31,000 feet up in the air. There's no way. Let me load something. This is just so I can get a better idea.
Miami Center, Emirates 256, flight level 350. Emirates 256, radar contact.
It might be a sim thing, because my other program's saying the same thing, only 2 knots. And it's saying, I mean, maybe it is a really clean maybe the air is very stable right now. Ignore the visibility, that's a bug there. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that. That's got to be, that's 3 different ones that's saying the same thing, so.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Not for 2 nights in a row.
That's got to be. There's 3 different things that I looked at it with. 3 different weather programs. It's all giving the same information. Otherwise, it's a Microsoft. It might be a Microsoft thing. But it's okay.
We are now at our cruising altitude. From time to time, you might feel like something is wrong, but I assure you that this is completely and entirely normal. A little educational tip for you today is the fact that the chances of something bad happening during turbulence is very slim. Slim as in 0.8% chance that something could happen.
I did that on accident. I hit the key and it stopped our announcement, so we'll let him continue. Go ahead.
This is your captain speaking. We are now at a smooth altitude, and
At
our
Ninja
flight
Girl
looks to be
79.
right on time.
So this
If
a
anything
bad thing.
changes, one of your flight attendants will let you know, or
What,
I will
baby?
make an announcement. Meanwhile, if I could direct your attention to the screens at the back of the seat in front of you.
the weather?
This is for
No,
your entertainment
no,
while
we're
flying
good.
with us.
We're good.
You can watch the
It's just,
safety announcements
it's not
to get
reading the
refreshed
right
on instructions.
information as far as how
We
fast the
also have
wind
videos
is.
talking about Gold Star
The wind
Airlines,
speed is just not
giving you a
accurate.
history of
Everything
our
else is
outstanding
accurate.
services and some of the
Temperature,
milestones we have reached
heading,
in
all
the
that stuff's
aviation
accurate.
world. You will also find a choice of different movies you can pick to watch, or if you have little energetic chitlins, you will also
I love
have
that. That's
the
why I
choice to
switched
let
to
them
that
watch
one. That was
Disney
so
movies.
funny.
And
You
even
and your little
games you can play with
chitlins.
others. So please sit
That's
back,
so funny.
relax, and enjoy your flight. If you need a drink or something to snack on, the flight attendants will be around to take your orders. Thank you again for flying with Gold Star Airlines.
All right.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. LOL, you're calling the children bulls balls, LOL.
I mean, if you want to think of it that way, Brandon, if that's where your mind is.
At Ninja Girl 79. LMAO. At David Sut W2S. I was about to say the same thing. Get your mind out the gutter. At Ninja Girl 79. It's true though. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Which for the record that is a dish.
Yeah.
At David Sut W2S.
Yeah, I done knew that.
Yes, it is a dish.
And from what David said in the past, it's a good one.
At Ninja Girl 79. Nasty no thank you. At David Sut W2S. It is. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. My mind wasn't in the gutter, it is a dish that is eaten. At Ninja Girl 79. Yuck. At DavidSut W2S. Face it, you like bowl nuts. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I'm with Christy on this one, I don't think I would eat that either. At Ninja Girl 79. LMAO. At DavidSut W2S. Brandon likes nuts. At Ninja Girl 79. Well, David, you ate it, so must as well. At DavidSut W2S. You would have no idea it was even that. At DavidSut W2S.
Yeah, that's what I've heard before too.
I sure did.
All right, let me see. Looking good there.
At DavidSut W2S. We will sneak it in your food choices, Christy. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. So in real lighty it's David that likes nuts, not me, lol. At Ninja Girl 79. Okay, what the hell does it taste like? Like, how does it get cooked? At DavidSut W2S. I only had it once. At DavidSut W2S. There are different ways to cook it. At Ninja Girl 79. Yeah, I'll still take a hard pass.
Cleared for the T-bar for arrival into Denver. Down to flight level 260. Cleared for the T-bar for arrival into Denver, United 1362.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I'll try that dish, only if Johnny tries crawfish.
No, I won't eat crawfish.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I bet you would if you tried the ones Casey makes.
I bet you I wouldn't. I won't touch that kind of fish.
As we're unable to accept cash.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Trust me, I had the same reaction until I tried his with sausage and potatoes and they were good.
No, I won't. No. Like, it don't matter the recipe. I'm not big about fish, period.
New York Center, Brickyard 4339, flight level 250.
At Davidsut W2S. Made from pig's intestines, are a favorite among southern families. Traditionally, they are prepared during the holiday season, but deep freezing makes them available year-round.
Yeah, I'll pass on that too.
At Ninja Girl 79. Oh hell no.
Alright, so it says gather your ingredients. I'm looking at the recipe now. Place clean
At Brandon
chitterlings.
Armstrong 2656. I still need to have Casey make me a gumbo.
They're called chitterlings. In a 6-quart pot and cover with cold water. Bring to a rolling boil. Add onion and season with salt, garlic, and red pepper flakes. Ooh, you gotta leave fat on them when you cook them.
FedEx 228 Heavy, contact Oakland Center on 125.75.
312 calories, 27 grams of fat, 1 gram of carbs, 17 grams of protein.
FedEx 228 Heavy, Oakland Center. Good morning.
I'll pass.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Yuck, I won't eat that. At Davidsut W2S. They're not fatty after cooked. At Davidsut W2S. You would think it was beef or a type of roast meat.
Yeah, I've heard it don't taste nothing like
At
that,
Davidsut
what people
W2S.
think it would, but I'm
Roast. At Ninja Girl 79. When do I get my massage, please?
good. Here in just a little bit, I'm going to give it to you, baby. Not long from now.
At Davidsut W2S. Stupid ass phone.
Alright.
At Ninja Girl 79. Roast you mean?
Okay, that's done.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I don't know. Knowing what it is before they're cooked, I don't think I would still eat them. At DavidSut W2S. Yes, my phone was being stupid. At Ninja Girl 79. Team me neither. At DavidSut W2S. I bet you would. If you would try that fish, you would try this.
Okay, let's see.
At Ninja Girl 79.
I don't think I would.
Yeah, not team. At DavidSut W2S. It's the name why you say it.
I mean, whatever. I'll go with that too, but nope. I'm good. I'll pass on this shit.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. LOL, David's phone hates him.
Hold on, babe. I'm gonna come and get you. Alright guys, I'll check back in here in just a little bit.
At Ninja Girl 79.
So hang tight.
David, what phone did you get?
I bet I could answer that iPhone.
At DavidSut W2S. iPhone. At Ninja Girl 79. Cool. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I don't think I would try that dish, and I'm glad Casey's never made it. At Ninja Girl 79. Can't wait to upgrade mine. At DavidSut W2S. I won't use a shitroid.
Shitroid. I don't blame you. I'll never transition to Android. It would have to be pretty impressive to get me to switch. I mean, it would have to do some impressive stuff. You ain't getting my cookie. You ain't getting my cookie, boy.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. David, I'm with you on shitroid. I've been burned by them 3 times. At Ninja Girl 79. Yeah, me neither, never going back to that.
That feel good, Bubba? Yeah. What, Bubby? What? What do you want? I see. What do you want, Bubba? What? What? Good boy.
At Ninja Girl 79. I do have a Lifeline phone that's Android, got it as a backup in case my speaker on this one acts up.
Alright, hold on guys.
At Ninja Girl 79. He will be checking back in a bit. My masseuse is in now. LMAO face with tears of joy, gotta put him to work. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Put that man to work, LOL.
FedEx 228 Heavy, contact Salt Lake Center on 133.45.
Contact Salt Lake Center, FedEx 228 Heavy. Good morning at flight level 350.
FedEx 228 Heavy, Salt Lake Center. Good morning. Continue at flight level 350.
United 399, flight level 230.
United 399, radar contact. Cleveland Center, American 471, flight level 370. American 471, radar contact. Brickyard 4553, contact Washington Center on 133.9er. 133.9er for Brickyard 4553. Envoy 3514, descend and maintain flight level 220, cleared for the Bree 3 arrival into Dallas. Descending to flight level 220, cleared for the Bree 3 arrival into Dallas, Envoy 3514.
At Ninja Girl 79. LOL.
Jacksonville Center, JetBlue 546, flight level 230. JetBlue 546, radar contact.
United 1354, flight level 220.
United 1354, radar contact.
Atlanta Center, Frontier Flight 3600, flight level 350.
Frontier Flight 3600, radar contact. 25.
Salt Lake Center, FedEx 228 Heavy. Good morning, maintaining flight level 350.
FedEx 228 Heavy, Salt Lake Center, good morning. Maintain flight level 350.
Maintaining flight level 350, FedEx 228 Heavy.
Turkey Center, Frontier Flight 3983, flight level 270.
Frontier Flight 3983, radar contact.
Command A on.
City Center, United 1041, flight level 280.
United 1041, radar contact.
Southwest 3902, descend and maintain flight level 210, cleared for the ND8 arrival into Midway.
Down to flight level 210. Cleared for the ND8
Heading select on.
Midway Southwest 3902. Envoy 3638, flight level 260. Envoy 3638, radar contact.
228 Heavy, I need you at flight level 350, sir.
Salt Lake Center, Delta 354, flight level 340. Delta 354, radar contact.
American 1816, contact Miami Center on 124.7.
124.7 for American 1816.
Command A on.
3747, flight level 340.
Skywest 3747, radar contact.
Okay, guys, I have no idea. Everything is resetting. I don't understand.
Delta 303, radar contact.
And it's not even letting me do autopilot. This is stupid.
Los Angeles Center, American 2423, flight level 350. American 2423, radar contact.
Jacksonville Center, Spirit Wings 2695, flight level 350.
This don't make any sense.
Radar contact.
And just keeps going back. Yep. So give me a little bit, guys, because you know me, I will not.
Denver Center,
We're at
United
16,000
3928,
feet.
flight level 390.
That ain't going to happen. So give me a little bit, and I'll come back after I figure out what's going on.
Press home to restart. Press N to main menu.
Maybe there's an update. I don't see how that would do it. We're gonna find out. Cause it was flying just fine with no problems, but it was the weather was way off. Wind 270 at 2 knots. No way.
Options menu. Page 1 of 1.
Yeah, so I don't know what
ESC to resume. Press space to load
is
/save.
going on with that.
Press home to restart. Press N to main menu.
It doesn't make sense. And I never had a problem with this airplane, so that's a little off as well.
Pop-up window. Warning. Pop-up window. Warning. This will... Pop-up window.
I'm curious to see. Hold on. Let's see if this shows any updates, because No. No updates there. Very interesting. Yeah, that shouldn't have failed. Like everything was like the turbine door was opened, and that shouldn't have been open.
My experience during Emily's C-section was crazy and chaotic because, like, I see her going through one of the hardest moments of her life, but then seconds after is like the greatest time in both of our lives.
If I'm being honest,
No, no updates.
a lot of this experience because I don't remember.
Alright. I don't know, guys. I'm going to figure it out, and I'll come back once I do.